My name is Sara Menendez. I am the principal at Bel Air Elementary School. This is my first year of principalship, but I was a teacher 10 years prior, and I grew up in the San Bruno community as well. It's really unique. All the students that are in the school right now, 1st through 5th grade, were in my classroom at one point. So that bond is really special because I was once their teacher and now I'm their principal. So that the relationship is really unique, but it's also like very strong. Like I know them in the academic setting, I know them in the social emotional setting. I just know them very well. Definitely wanted to go full circle. I just wanted to give back to the community I grew up in. I didn't think it would be principalship. I thought I would just be a teacher for a long time. But I was placed at Bel Air as a student teacher through my university program. And at first I was like, oh, I don't want to go to Bel Air. I want to go to my old elementary school. But then Bel Air just like sucked me right in. I love it here and I just never left. So the demographics of this place are the majority are Hispanic or Latinx. There's a huge pocket of Polynesians as well. So our school is very, very diverse. But I think the students here, like they're learning English. A lot of parents immigrated here and bringing their kids to school here. So we're always receiving new students. Like right now we're in May and it's like we got like 6 new kids last week. So our teachers and students are just used to new friends all the time. But this community is very loving, where we like really support each other. But the students they come from really difficult situations, whether it be in their home country where they were from or just their home life is difficult. So school is like their safe haven. I think it takes a really strong-willed person to be in this position just because of all of the negative factors. So having faith that God has me here for a reason, it kind of gets me through my day-to-day, right? Like when I get the no's or the we can't, or when I get that angry parent at the front gate, or the plethora of things, it's when I have to really sit myself back down and be like, okay, why am I here? What's my purpose? Like, why am I here? I mean, New North has been with me since the very beginning, before I was even principal. I was approached by McKenna and was like, hey, we've been trying to reach a school where we can advocate, where we can help, where we can support the school. Is your school interested? And I was like 100%, like I didn't even ask anyone above me. I was like, yes, my school's been dying for someone to help. It's really fun. We've done it in the past for like October, like harvest time. But I think summer is also so great and it's a great way to end the school year. But it's amazing to see all the New North volunteers just come and they do like haircuts. I saw a bunch of kids that were excited about getting haircuts, or they're excited to just come and eat. Like you guys always make a bunch of food for the families. There's been clothes that have been donated where families come and pick up clothes. It's fun to see the families come and just receive, and it's so heartwarming to watch New North give so much. I ask God that all the time, like, what's the end goal here, right? Like, because there's so much work to be done. I hope that this school reaches the potential of all the other schools around. I hope to lift up the people who work here and for them to feel supported, because education is difficult, and then on top of it, all the extra social, emotional things we're dealing with and trauma. I just hope that these kids feel loved when they come to school every day. The staff feels supported to give that love and extra care. I hope the kids raise those test scores because they feel like they're so loved and like they got it. I always say just keep going. When things get difficult, just know God hasn't abandoned you. Like He's always there. Just remember, like I always forget God's always with me. Like, I'm always like, oh my gosh, this job's so hard, or like, oh, that meeting was horrible. But like, I have to remind myself like, oh, but God's doing that for a reason. God's like forming me, He's making me stronger. He's putting me through these hurdles to be more passionate about it. So I would just tell that person to just not give up, to just maybe take a moment to breathe and like pray. But also remember why you're doing it. Like, I know why I'm doing it. If I'm having a horrible time in a meeting or something went wrong that I was trying to work for, I just go outside and I get a high five, or I get a, hey, Miss Menendez, or I get a hug or a smile. And I'm like, all right, back at it, right? Like that's my reason. And so when I get those like immediate like sense of like I'm the person that's taking care of them, I just get right back in it.